This is the Lead King, Russ Ward, and what I'm going to show you in this video is an overview of the real estate and mortgage snapshot that I have developed. So you're looking at my login screen, my dashboard, and I'm just going to go down from the left side and we're just going to go over all the parts that I have included in this. So we're going to begin with websites and funnels. As you can see, I've included 4 different funnels in here. I've included a survey funnel, which is what we use to get long-form mortgage leads. A survey funnel with a pre-made survey. It's a new survey that I recently integrated into the funnel itself. A home value survey or a home value funnel and an individual listing funnel. So just to take a peek at these real quick. An individual listing funnel is if you have a property, if you're a real estate agent, and you want to market an individual listing, just like it sounds. And what you do is you take a nice background picture of the home, and then just put a button on there that says view 26 pictures. You get their name, their email, their phone number, and then once they give you that information, you get them to see all of the pictures, and you also give them a whole bunch of information about other things you can do for them. So the pictures aren't in here right now, but this is where you would put all the pictures. And then what I've done is I've put a link to a chatbot at the bottom, so then they can get a list of homes automatically from a chatbot. So the next funnel that's in here is the home value funnel. Now, some of you have much better home value funnels than this. This is a somewhat basic home value funnel, but it's usable if you want to use it. You just type in whatever your city name is, homes are in high demand, yes, find out my home value. Boom, a pop-up comes up. We get their name, email, phone number, what you'd like the value to be, and then we take them on to the thank you page. And that's literally it for that one. So that's a way to bring in seller leads with a home value funnel. So these two funnels are the same. The only difference is that this one up here, the pre-made survey, is the one that is used with the high-level survey already embedded. So let me show you what this one looks like. So what I've done, and I have a whole training on this too, if you're interested, just contact me. I've actually taken a template, and we have a logo template, a picture of a realtor or a mortgage loan officer template, and this is where all their information would be down here, and it's automatically imported. And then all these disclaimers are what I came up with after talking back and forth with Facebook. So basically, this is what the survey looks like. Very nice survey, 13 questions long. And they go through it, they complete it, and now you have a long-form mortgage lead. Now, the thank you page on this, very similar. You just change the logo up at the top, and you link this to a chatbot, so then you can have a live conversation. Now, the other one, that's just a survey funnel. This one's a bit different. This one is, I'll show it to you here. Same exact thing. The only difference is that in this case, we're integrating a JotForm survey. So this one is for integrating a third-party survey. And you can see that that's not in there right now because we don't have a working JotForm in there. Every single thing else is exactly the same for this one. So you can pick whichever works best for you. Now, speaking of the survey, I'll show you what the survey looks like. So my version of the survey, and you can change this up obviously however you want, is home purchase, type of home, how soon to buy, purchase price, down payment, credit score, gross income. Then we have all your contact information. Do you also have a home to sell? And are you working with a realtor? Okay. You can see that looks pretty ugly. So what we've done is we've included some nice CSS code into the funnel itself, so it makes this thing look really nice like you saw before. Okay, so that is the survey for that. Now, to integrate all of the information that we need into the survey, what we have is if you go to settings and you go to custom values, you need to update these custom values. So all you do is you click the little pencil there, agent brokerage, and you just fill all these in, and then these will auto-fill into your funnels. So then you can use this for one client, multiple clients, and you make it very easy. Either yourself or a VA or an assistant can fill this all in for you and make it super easy to do. Okay. Now, in terms of the pipelines, I have one pre-made called the real estate sales funnel. And what I've done with that is, if we go over here to opportunities, you can see I have it set up so it has a buyer lead column, a seller lead, had a conversation, an appointment set, appointment conducted, contract signed, escrow, and closed. Obviously, those are editable, but this is the one that I feel is best to work with right out of the box. And then if we go down here to triggers, I have these broken out in a few different ways: calendar, campaigns, miscellaneous, and notifications. So I have it broken out for triggers for text, voicemail, and call campaign. That's for a jot form. This one's for a pre-built survey. And we just have it set up so when a new lead comes in, they start the email campaign or they start the voicemail campaign for buyers and sellers. Now, anytime I say buyer, I also mean mortgage. Okay, now let's go ahead up here and take a look at these campaigns. So for the buyer mortgage campaigns, the email follow-up, this email follow-up goes out 180 days. You are going to want to jump in here and edit this based on, your company, what you are, a loan officer or a realtor. And I'll just give you an example of the first one. You can see that this one's talking about a custom list of homes, right? And one thing you're going to want to make sure to change is down here on day 29, you have to update your mortgage contact information in that one, okay? So that is the 180-day buyer campaign email. Now, we also have calls, texts, and voicemails. I broke this up for a reason, because with the buyer campaign emails, we want those to always continually going out no matter whether they reply or not. We always want our name to be out there in emails, and that doesn't seem to bug people too much. However, if somebody does respond to a text message, we want the campaign to stop. So that's why I broke it up. So you can see I have this one set up to go every day of the week, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and then it's going to stop on a response. Now, the first message is set up as though you are a real estate agent. If you are a real estate agent, you just want to leave it just how it is. However, if you're a loan officer, obviously you're going to change this verbiage up a little bit. So you always want to make sure that you go through the campaigns and just make sure that it's exactly what you want it to say. Now, as you can see, as we get down through here a little bit further, we have a place for a voicemail drop. If you want to do a voicemail drop, you're going to have to record a voice file on your computer, click edit on here, and just drop it in here. And then most of the time this works. You can see that there is a warning that it only works about 70% of the time, but that's still pretty good. So what you want to do for that voicemail drop is just say, hey, this is Russ. I got your request for information and I want to get that back to you. Just give me a call back at this number. Something very simple like that, because if you make it overly complicated, then they're just not going to call you back. They're going to be like, oh, okay, I already know what that is. I don't want that. Now, another campaign I want to show you is we have the Cellar Campaign. Same deal. We have the email follow-up and the calls, texts, and voicemails. It's not nearly as long as the buyer one, but it's still very effective as well. So that is the nuts and the bolts of the real estate and mortgage snapshot that I have here. It's very, in depth, and you can use it for yourself. You can use it for your clients, and I've used it to literally generate thousands of leads and tens of thousands of dollars in commission for my personal clients. So if you have any questions on that, just let us know.